Hi, I'm John. Close your eyes or let them gaze gently downward in a neutral state. And take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, pausing briefly at the top of the breath. And then exhale out slowly through your mouth, as if you were blowing out candles on a cake. And pause briefly again at the bottom of your breath. Again, another slow, deep breath in through your nose, allowing this inhale to be a bit deeper than the one before it, and exhaling out through your mouth, allowing the exhale to be longer than your inhale. Keep breathing in this purposeful way. Allow this slower, deeper breathing to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, calming you and regulating your heartbeat and easing your blood pressure. If breathing deeply doesn't feel good to you, breathe at your usual pace, but allow your awareness of your breaths to deepen. You can even silently say to yourself, breathing in as you inhale and breathing out as you exhale. You can allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm whenever you feel ready to do so. But keep your awareness of it and use it as an anchor whenever you get distracted or have more feelings coming up. Mindfulness is having compassionate awareness in the present moment of two things: our attention and intention. Attention is what we choose to focus on. What we focus on determines the perspective with which we see the world and our lives. Intention is the why, or the reasoning behind that focus. It's about how we're feeling and how we want to be feeling. When we are in a heightened state of emotion, both focus and reasoning can be hard to find because we are reacting to being triggered. Our fight or flight response gets activated, and we meet the energy of the situation where it is. And this only adds to the heightened state we're in. But when we pause and anchor ourselves using our breath, connecting our feet to the floor, or even focusing on the rhythm of our heartbeat, we can check in with where our attention is focused and what our attention is, and we can make a choice, and that choice is the gift. Let's take the time now to sit in this space. And from this anchored, more calm space, I invite you to imagine yourself resting comfortably on the side of a gently flowing river. watching the water pass by, the currents continuously moving with ease. The rhythm of it is relaxing, almost melodic. And as you look around, on the other side of the river are your emotions. They're close enough for you to see them and know what they are, but far enough away that they aren't overwhelming. You can actually watch them from this safe distance. As you watch them, allow your heart to open and see if you can begin to let your judgments of those emotions or the situations behind them release. As those waves come up, acknowledge them and silently repeat to yourself, I release you. I don't need you anymore. You are free. And let them gently float by with the river, disappearing out of sight. And as you watch and sit with your emotions, notice any biases you have about those feelings or the cause of those feelings. And again, allow those biases to go. As they come up, acknowledge them and silently repeat, I release you. I don't need you anymore. You are free. And let them float by with the river. And as you sit in this space, notice any stories you might have been telling yourself about these emotions. And begin to allow those to go as well. As they come up, acknowledge them and silently repeat, I release you. I don't need you anymore. You are free. And then let them float by with the river. Continue breathing with your eyes closed. Just allow your attention to begin to drift back to the room you're in. Emotions are powerful tools that are necessary for us to understand and express ourselves. But too often we try to avoid emotion. We try to shift it or push it away or push it down. And that only makes us feel worse. But when we take the time to sit with our emotions with full awareness, we can let judgments and biases go. We can begin to understand why we're triggered in the first place and see the situation from a different perspective. From this more authentic, calm space, we can choose to respond instead of react. Allow this session to settle into your mind and heart in its natural time, even long after it's done, fostering healing and ease, and inspiring you to see and hear things in ways you haven't before. Now let's take 3 more deep breaths together to end our session. Inhaling deeply and pausing at the top of the breath to notice the natural stillness that exists there. And exhaling everything out, finding that still space again at the bottom of your breath. And again, another deep inhale and exhale, feeling that breath weave through every muscle and cell. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that oxygen all the way down to the tips of your toes. And as you exhale, feel it circulating all the way up your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thanks for joining me. Till next time.